Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. Welcome to, what is this, October's Patreon Appreciation Live Show. And this is, steal this from Flower Gold Wizards. This is where I give back to everyone who gave so much to my channel through Patreon. It supports me. So let me catch up. I'm kind of in the weeds here because my studio is 100% not 100%. So everything is kind of messed up right now. Let me pop out chat so I can say hi to everybody. So it's going to take me a few minutes to get back in sync. It's been 2 weeks and I seriously missed everybody. I mean, not having my Tuesdays was pretty hard. So I didn't miss it enough to work so much that my studio would be finished, but you know, it's almost there. It's almost there. All right, let me catch up on chat. Vendetta, thank you very much. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. All right. Missing some people. Charles King. I'm not sure. I thought Miners Depot was just closing their store for the summer while they were in Alaska and then reopening it later. I'd be curious if they did sell it. Vendetta, hi, of course, because, you know, you had to tip, and that was awesome of you. Thomas Leha, how's it going? Reg Lab, MJ in real life, Jason G, HD Chevrolet, thank you for being here and being a mod. Anthony Waite, how's it going? And if I miss anyone, I apologize. Again, kind of in the weeds here. Ken Whalen. And I'm trying to read all the chat too. Package Total, how's it going? David Simon, time for the fun to start. Benjamin Garcia. Yeah, there's no panning today. Actually, I still haven't built my panning station, so it's a good thing there's no panning tonight. Or it'd just be like a bucket with this same camera and me telling you what was happening. TM, how's it going? A3 Sky Warrior, how's it going? LXR, how's it going, brother? Stephen LeBlanc. Eagle Eye Prospector, how's it going? Prospecting 406. Eric Miller's Prospecting Channel. SRIP 63. I'm still not caught up. Donna, how are you doing? And thank you for being here and being a mod as always. Thank you very much. Oh, ugly mug. Banshee Mining, WD9 UFO. How's it going, brother? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Doug Odette, Mike H. Man, everybody's here. Full house tonight, huh? Yep, looking good. So, all right. Let me get back. Get this all situated. I'm almost caught up on chat. Home Zoo and Prospecting. No, I don't have enough lights. That's one of the things I didn't finish setting up. Originally, there was supposed to be a bookcase on the right and a bookcase on the left, and they were going to have lights in them that would help not have to have so much light in the front of me, blasting me in my face. But unfortunately, the bookcases I bought through Amazon would not fit. They were a lot deeper than they were supposed to be. So I have two new ones coming in, but they weren't going to, they got delayed, you know, shipping. So they're going to be here. So it's going to take me a few weeks to actually finish up this studio. It's you know, you can plan all you want, but, you know, once you start building it and you do something and you set it down, you're like, oh, my God, that will not work. So there was a lot of things that I had designed and planned on that just did not work. They did not work at all. So I'm back to the drawing board, doing stuff, moving stuff around. So Derek Sweet, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Hey, old Sasquatch, how's it going? Josh Ortiz, thank you both for being here and being mods. I appreciate that. Dave B, how's it going? So, yeah, so the studio isn't 100% done. Actually, the only part that's 100% finished is the shelving behind me and the overhead station. I still have to build out the panning station. It's kind of been hit or miss. You know, I've talked to Ed about that. I'm flip-flopping back and forth on what I want to do. And then the bookcases didn't show up, which kind of delayed me putting in lights. I mean, I just put in this one light today because I was like, I need a light. Otherwise, it would be pitch black. So eventually there'll be more lighting. I just didn't want it all in front of me, you know, or I would be blind. So it'll get there. It'll get there, you know. I don't have unlimited income. My credit card sadly is maxed out. So, you know, now I'm back to shoestring budgets and seeing what's on sale on Amazon. So, and yes, those are the nuggets. These are the nuggets we're going to be giving away. So let's just go through that. First, I want to thank everyone who's a Patreon member. Thank you all very much. I really seriously appreciate all my Patreon members. I appreciate all my supporters who watch these videos. But my Patreon members are the ones who really support the channel and let me buy these bags of Paydirt, take these losses, and this is when I get to give back. So today we're going to be giving back, we're bringing back the canned Paydirt. Where's that at? So we're bringing back the canned Paydirt. This is 8 ounces of material. This is all garnet sands from Nome, and there's some gold in there. The material itself, there's 8 ounces in there. The material itself is about 20 mesh and below, but some of these will have gold above that. There's actually not too much fine gold in there. So it'll be pretty easy to pan out until you get to the minus 40 gold. Then you should have a little bit of problems with it. And then we have, so we're going to have 2 cans with a half a gram each for the $250, $100, and $25 members. And then we have 2 cans for the $50 and $10 members, and each one of those has a half gram as well. And then we have 2 cans for the $5 members, and those are for, and those each have a quarter gram of gold in them. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of lost today. And then for the Expert Senior Tour, which is the $250, $100, and $25 members, there is a big nugget in there. And I think that's the one on the screen right now. That's that 1.64 gram nugget. For the $10, $50, and $250 members, the nugget, which is not that one, it's the next one. It's the next one coming up, is 1.04 grams. And for the $5 members, it's a small little bitty picker at 0.24 grams. So there's my speech. That's all the gold we're going to be giving away today. I need to start doing like Flower Gold Wizards and just do it all the overhead. But then I'd have to do 2 cameras and, you know. Yeah. Joshua Ortiz. I can send you one of the cans. This one's actually empty. I just made this one for the show because I packaged everything up and already have them all ready to ship out. In fact, if you're a Patreon member, if you're a $50, $100, $250 million tier, your Paydirt went out today. So your Paydirt is in the mail today. Whoever wins today, your Paydirt will go out either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Hey, Justin Miller, thanks very much. I really appreciate that. Casey Sring, how's it going? So, trying to keep up on chat. You know, when I'm talking, I can't read chat, so. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So, again, I need to thank all my Patreon members. I seriously appreciate all of you. Oh, phone's going off. See, this is live shows. Every time, live show. But everyone should enjoy these canned Paydirts. I wanted to bring them back. This is probably, this one and the bucket are my 2 favorites that I've ever done. But the bucket, a couple other people have used those buckets, so I didn't want to bring those back. I figured I would do the canned Paydirts. They're easy to ship out. There we go. Texting people. All right. So it'll be pretty easy. And of course, we do have a bag of Paydirt. If you're not a Patreon member, we do have the Tuesday night tailings for anyone that's just in the live show. So if you're putting up with the ugly mug and you're not a Patreon member, you're still eligible to win a bag of Paydirt. And these do have, I think, 0.3 grams in them, minimum. And you also have a chance at 1 in 12 of those had a little bitty picker at 0.25 grams. The Hourglass Carson prospecting meet? I haven't seen that one. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look at that one. Yeah, and there should be tier. I have to go through it today, but there should be openings in every tier. And in fact, I'm actually going to, at the end of this year, if you are a $50, $100, or $250 member, I'm actually going to be closing those tiers at the end of December. As much as I really like doing it, and I really wanted people to have guaranteed bags of Paydirt, it's a lot of work, and it kind of forced me to have a lot of gold on hand. So it kind of forced me to do reviews. You know, a couple times I wanted to do a review for a seller that, eBay seller that I thought was a bad seller. But unfortunately, I had to bring in X amount of gold every single month to do these. So I probably will be getting rid of those in the future. I might keep the $50 tier, but the $100, $250 tier I will probably be getting rid of, just because, those start adding up when you start having to, bring in 4 and 5 and 10 grams of gold every single month. It kind of forces me to do reviews, even, once I don't mind doing them. But, I hope everyone understands that, No, none of these bags of Paydirt. These are all bags of Paydirt I have reviewed. They've all been reviewed previously. Most of these are actually Australian Paydirts. Australian people know how to package their Paydirts. But then a couple other ones, Western State Minerals, Grappies, that's Australian. What was that? Detected Den is Australian. Eldorado, I think that was Eldorado was a YouTuber. I don't think they did Paydirt, but I think they were a coin. I think Eldorado 13 was someone that was a silver stacker that did some Paydirt. But, they're all filled with popcorn peanuts. Well, that's awesome, MJ. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's it. Force is a type of review, not the reviews in general. It was just, if I wanted to, I only do 3 reviews a month. And then I do a battle. I do 2 reviews, and then now I'm doing an equipment review or something different. So it only gives me 3 chances to bring in gold. And I didn't want to buy gold, because that doesn't make any sense for me to go somewhere and pay above spot for gold. And then, I couldn't do 3 bad reviews. Then I had to go buy gold. So, just it makes it easier on me. I can focus more on Paydirts that I want to review. And if one month it's all junky Paydirts, then that saves everyone else from taking those hits, Now, I need to see that. Somebody's going to have to text me the link to the Carson. Now I'm feeling bad. Now I really want that. I want to put it up on my shelf. So yeah, I need to get some more containers. I got the Gold Bay thing up there, which I really dislike. I really dislike the Gold Bay water bottle. That one, I was so disappointed when I got that one in. Make it underground bunker. Have an apartment landlord. I don't know if anyone, what is his name? Colin Firth? I don't know if any of you have ever seen Colin Firth. He's in the UK. He's a YouTuber. He just dug his own tunnel from like his shed to another shed to his bunker, and from his bunker to inside his house. And it's a pretty cool video. I think it's like 13 parts, but the dude's crazy. He just dug straight down, and it was one of those things where it's kind of funny. He did not get permits to do it until he was almost finished. And it's a major tunnel work he did too. So I saw the video, one of the videos. I didn't watch all of them, but in one of them where he says, it's better to ask forgiveness than approval late. So anyway, but those are really cool. I like Colin Firth. He's really good. I didn't watch all of those because it got kind of repetitive, but I do like Colin Firth and all the crazy stuff he builds. So, but I did think that I was like, man, I could build a tunnel in my backyard. Yeah, I'd love to have a bunker. I'd love to get one of those old World War II bunkers and bury it in my yard, but hey, Rebel Dog, how's it going? Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. And Donna, thank you very much too. I don't know if I thanked you, Donna. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Vendetta, thank you all very much. I appreciate everybody. Derek, sweet. You as well. Everyone who donated tonight, I really do appreciate that. I can't tell you how much I miss these live shows. The videos, those are, I could do without the reviews sometimes. They get to be a pain sometimes. But The Tuesday night shows is my favorite part. It makes it worth, doing the reviews just so that I can do a Tuesday night show and talk about it. Carson Prospecting, thank you very much. No, I'm glad I don't play sports not hard. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody. If I was to dig a bunker in my backyard, I just wouldn't tell anybody. I'm old school. I worked construction for years and years with my dad, who did not do anything. We never asked for permits. The only time we asked for permits is if a neighbor complained and said we didn't have permits and they sent somebody out. Then we'd go get permits. But, as long as you're building it correctly, it's just, it makes no sense to, pay all that extra money. Middle of Alaska. And how's it going, Justin? How's it going? Haven't seen you in chat in a while. Thanks for being here. It's always nice. There's Brewers Prospecting here as well. A lot of people. How's it going, Brewers? Glad everyone showed up. So I'm going to go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make sure everything is all set up for the giveaway. Make sure all my wheel names and stuff. I can tell you, I was so not ready for today's show, even though I was 100% sure I was ready. And luckily, I mean, this show almost was an hour late because I decided to start setting up at 5. And I don't know why, because I was bored, I guess, and I missed being here. So I said, let me go start setting up. And I forgot I had updated OBS last week, and it needed new drivers for my graphics card. So that took 30 minutes to update those. I forgot I didn't have Open Office on here for the spreadsheets. Lots and lots of stuff. But I got it all sorted out. Everything looks okay. The wheel names are going to be bright white, so because I did not transport over all my stuff. Because I am on my new computer now, my permanent computer station that will be in here, so I'm not moving my laptop all over the place. Still haven't figured out how to transfer all the data instant over back and forth, but we'll get there. Hey Abbott 1727, never heard of him. And how's it going, Justin Miller? Thank you very much, Big Texas Prospecting. I was just looking at your website the other day. Like yesterday, I think. Yeah, I know. I liked HD's little vials that, I just yesterday thought, I need to ask HD if he got rid of all those vials or not. And then I totally forgot because I'm old and senile. And now I know they all sold out. So it's a good thing I wasn't disappointed yesterday. I get to be disappointed today. All right. Drive safe, Carson. All right. So we are all set to do the giveaway. Yeah, make sure everyone gets your YouTube handle link. I haven't even looked for mine. I think mine's already up there. I think mine's already set at Miller Prospecting. I'll have to go look, though. Hey, the one and only. How's it going? Yeah, I can't tell y'all enough how happy I am to be back. Just last Tuesday, I literally was on my couch, sucking my thumb, curled up in fetal position because I could not be doing my live show. And, the live show really is... it's the one day a week I have nothing to do. I don't have my kids. I don't have grocery shop and cleaning. Tuesday is set for nothing but being here, setting up, and being on a live show. And the last 2 Tuesdays I couldn't do it, so I didn't know what to do with myself. Make me one up. You don't have to do that, brother. Unless you really want to, then I'm not going to complain. But, just let me know what I owe you, how much I got to pay and stuff like that. The cat has not been down here. I will say that, he might be. He's probably coming in here at night covering it in cat fur because the door, my sticker door, I kind of hung it hastily and it doesn't fit. So it doesn't close. I need to take it down, trim it, and put it back up. But I made sure I saved the sticker door and rebuilt the studio around it. I'll probably post some pictures tomorrow Maybe I'll post some pictures tomorrow of the build. I have some pictures of it while it was being built. But so far, I haven't really seen them in here because there's no water. I don't have the panning station set up, so you can't come in here and do anything to drink the water. So, hey, Thomas 907. Yeah, all right. Well, glad you're listening. Better than not listening or watching. Nothing surviving. No, he hasn't come in here, but there's no carpet too. That's one of the things. I still haven't put the carpet down because it's kind of driving me crazy because my chair won't stay forward. I prefer to be like about 6 inches closer to y'all, but unfortunately, since my floor is sloped, I keep sliding down, and I didn't want to put the carpet down until I build out the panning station because I don't have to keep vacuuming it. So it'll get there. It'll get there. USB-A to USB-A. Data transfer cable. Yeah, it would have to be a really long cable, though. It's just like 50 feet. But thank you, Justin. Right now, I've been kind of flip-flopping, putting in everything on a USB card. And it's just, I haven't figured out a system yet, so I'm transferring way too much data each time, and it's taking me too long. I just need to pare it all down and figure it out. Or I need to link the two laptops together somehow. It'll get there. It hasn't become a huge problem right now. I mean, it takes me an extra 15, 20 minutes to do things, but I'm okay with that right now. The computer's probably the least of my worries. Getting the actual studio finished, the lighting up, and the microphones. The only microphone I have is this forward microphone. I don't have any of my other microphones set up yet. But I do appreciate that, Justin. Thank you very much. I'll have to definitely look at that. Chris W., thank you. Thank you, and I'm very happy to be back. I can't tell you. I've said it multiple times, but very happy to be back. Yes, and the link is back up on the top. It is because it's a Patreon show, so I just put the link on the top. Let me see something. Oh, it hasn't. I don't know. I haven't seen my chat bot tonight. Chat bot was supposed to be going off tonight, but he didn't. Oh well. When do we get a tour? I probably won't shoot a tour until I'm actually finished with it. So a month. Next month, I'll probably have it. It'll be before December. As soon as I'm finished, I'll shoot a tour because I have to shoot it before I wreck it and, start tearing stuff up and breaking stuff and it gets all dirty and nasty. So as soon as I'm finished, I still have, it's 50% built. It's just all the finer details right now. We're 75% built. It's the lighting and the cameras and it took me 3 days just to set up my overhead camera. It was driving me crazy. I could not get it right where I wanted it perfectly, so it'd be a good overhead. Then figuring out a spot where to put the magnet, where to put this, where to put that. So it took me 3 days of driving myself crazy just to do that. And next is the panning station. I actually got a sink in to do the panning with, and unfortunately, since I bought it cheap on Amazon because it was a return, it did not come with a template. So I've been cutting a couple old pieces of plywood to make templates and make sure I get it in there one time. How much time did it actually take you? It wasn't, it just depends. Flower Gold Wizards, thank you very much. You really didn't need to do that. Jason is my non-Patreon member, Patreon supporter. Thank you very much, Flower Gold Wizards. But it didn't take too long to actually build the studio out. My old studio was 36 square feet. It was 6 by 6, and this new one is 8 by 5, so it's 40 square feet. It's not much bigger. I just needed to change the configuration because my basement does get water in it, so I needed to make sure the old studio was getting wet, and I needed to make sure the new studio doesn't get wet, so this is what I had to do. So I think it took me a week to actually build the frame, do everything, put all the sound deadening material back up, and now it's just been fiddly-faddly stuff, so And most of it, half the time, was just driving to hardware stores because you forget something, you realize you need something, ordering stuff off of Amazon because, you realize you need something to mount one of the lights with, and it's just one light, so then you got to buy that. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's like I said, it's mostly the fiddly stuff. Building the studio was actually really easy compared to what I'm doing now, which is the lighting and all that stuff and the cameras. So, but I will do a tour as soon as it's finished, before I mess it all up. And I still need to find some more stuff for my shelves, even though they are full. They're 100% full. I need more stuff on there. I want them really packed. All three of your patrons. Well, that's awesome. I'm guessing one of them is Jason, me, and I don't know who the other one is. Vendetta. But hey, Curtis Clancy, how's it going? Ken Vaughn, how's it going? Spencer 17 prospecting. All right, we are going to do the giveaway. Let me get everything. We're going to go. All right. So let's shrink down the ugly mug. We'll get rid of the gold. And then let's shrink down the ugly mug. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Why is in the background there? I still have everything set up. My whole setup is still for a green screen, and I still haven't re-put the green screen up just in case I ever want to do a green screen. But here we go. Let's shrink down the ugly mug. And then we're going to do a giveaway. So give me 1 second. And as you can see, newest thing to my website, top 10 recommended sellers. I just added a top 10 to my website. So these are the top 10 sellers. And they are in order on who I think is number 1 all the way down to number 10. My current favorite top 10 sellers. So if you're ever curious about what top 10 sellers I like, those are them. So let's go. Let's get rid of this. And we're going to start giving away some Paydirt. And again, this is my canned Paydirt. 8 ounces of material, all known beach sands, about 20 mesh and down. So first up, we're going to give away 2 cans to my $250, $100, and $25 members. They each got 1 shot. And each can has a half a gram of gold in it. Maybe a little bit more, but a half a gram of gold. And one of the 2 has a little nugget in there at 1.64 grams. Now, unfortunately, 2 members are ineligible because they won last month. And that is Keith Perrin and HD Shovel Ed. So y'all won last month. Let somebody else win. These are the things. So we're going to draw some names twice and see who wins this month. We will spin it up. Oh, we got to shuffle it first. Shuffle it 3 times, 4 times. And we will pull the first name. Let me see. Let me make sure everything's on camera. Yes, everything is on camera. All right, yeah. Just making sure everything was on camera. So let's pull the first name. We'll shuffle one more time because it's sitting there waiting. So there we go. First name, 1 of 2 cans. Half a gram of gold in each one of these cans, but one of them does have a 1.64 gram nugget. Justin, the Mad Hatter Preet. So Justin Preet, congratulations. And he's not here. So nobody tell him. He'll just get it in the mail. All right, we will remove his name. Shuffle it up a couple more times. Can number 2. Is that Kurt Peel? No, Justin Framstead. Justin, congratulations. The 2 Justins won. I thought for sure, and that's Justin, congratulations. I'm glad you won. But I thought for sure that was Kurt. That was last month. It did that with Josh. So congratulations. All right, so now we need to switch over. You can catch up on chat. All right, make sure chat is doing okay. And we're going to switch over to the $250, $50, and $10 members. There's everybody's name in here except for David Edgar and Leslie Spencer because they won last month. So thank you all. These are all the members. Yeah. And we will shuffle this up. And then again, we have two cans, Paydirt. Both of these cans, each one of these cans will have a half a gram in them, but one of the lucky cans has a nugget at 1.04 grams. So let's pull the first name. Good luck, everybody. This is winner number 1. And yeah, I don't do mine all fancy like Flower Gold Wizard. Ryan Morrison. Flower Gold Wizards is way too complicated for me. I would get lost so often. Let's remove that name. It is a really good system, though. It's a smart system, way too smart for me. All right, let's pull second name. Half a gram in each one of these cans. One of them will have a 1.04. Almost Derek Sweet, almost. John Henry. So congratulations. Except for Justin, I don't know if anyone's in chat today. Maybe. So there we go. And then last, we're going to do, oh no, yeah, the $5 wheel. There you go. I don't know what it was doing. It was being all weird. And in this one, we have, again, 2 cans, but each one of these cans only has a quarter gram in them, 0.25 grams. And one of those 2 will also have a picker in the 0.24 grams. So you'll be right about at a half a gram if you've got that little picker in there. And ineligible, who's ineligible? Nickelback Blue and Blake Tolson. Everyone else, if you're a $5 member, your name's on the list. So let's shuffle it up. Let me check chat really quick. You think Mrs. Wizard came up with that? Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a missus to think for me, so, and to give me all the smart ideas anymore. No worries, Anthony. Wait, no worries. You can still win. Even if you're not a Patreon member, I try to give back in every one of my live shows, and there's still going to be a Tuesday tailings bag up. And that one does have 0.3 grams in it, so. Hey, Clint Cole, thank you very much. Philly's up 2-0. All right, let's go. 2 names. Quarter gram in each one of these jars. Let's pick winner number 1. Oh, so close, Julie. Robert Drake. So congratulations, Robert Drake. I don't like it when it does the red, we have a winner. I think there's something just happened. Let's shuffle it up a couple more times. And let's pick the second and last name for these. It's going to be Jeff Jones. So congratulations, Jeff Jones. I really appreciate you being a Patreon member. I appreciate everyone who's a Patreon member. I can't thank you all enough for being Patreon members. And I can't thank everyone enough who watches these shows, which is why next, in a few minutes, we're going to be doing the random comment picker. So make sure you go to the top of the screen, the live chat, and enter. So let me make y'all look at my ugly mug in full size. And then we're going to do the other giveaway in about 10-15 minutes. I'm trying not to spend too much time on this show. As much as I do miss y'all, I need to get back to building it, because now that I see, you know, it's one thing when you're not live, you can't see all the problems, and now I can see more problems when I'm setting it up. So oh, Jeff Jones is here. So congratulations, Justin. Congratulations. Everyone who is here, thank you all very much for being Patreon members. Bayou Gold guys, how's it going? Ken Vaughn, I forgot your name? I don't think I did, huh? Let me see. I have my list here. No, you were in there. It was under Kenneth. It was on the second wheel. Here, let's see. Yeah, here. See, I'll shrink down my mug. See? Kenneth Vaughn, right there, under Ken Whalen. See, you were there. I make sure I double check. I can say I've been doing this for a year and a half, 2 years. 2 years. I guess I've been doing this for 2 years. I've only forgot one name once. So I'm usually pretty good about double checking and triple checking. So, but you were on there. You just sadly didn't win. You know, maybe that's what you meant. Wanda, thank you very much for being here. Thank you. And Vendetta, you already did that. You already did that. Did you forget Vendetta? You already did that. Thank you very much again, brother. I know. Chat moves way too fast. Imagine I'm trying to read this, and I got bad eyes. You know, I can't have the chat right up against my face. I'm blind. That's okay. I miss it things all the time. You know. Yeah. But and I also wanted to why I have everyone and we're talking about Patreon and we did the giveaway. That it occurred to me again. This is when somebody asked me a while back why I do the $100 for the big tier. I do it's $250 members, $100 members, and the $25 members. And the reason that there's 3 groups in there is because for the $100 members, they do get a guaranteed bag of Paydirt, but it's not $100 worth of Paydirt. So what I do is I essentially count their membership as a $75 membership, and then the other $25 member gets them in the $25 tier. And same thing with the $250 member. They get a bag of Paydirt, and then they get a $25 tier entry and a $10 tier entry. So that's $35. And I've had people who are $50 members who got a bag of Paydirt and then won a bag of Paydirt, and they got that way they made out and made more than the $50 they spent. So just I thought about that today. Somebody had asked me, and it popped in my head earlier, and I figured I would explain that. So yeah, slam that like button. I haven't even looked at my stats. I've been so busy talking and thinking about what I need to fix in my studio that I haven't actually done it. How many do we have? What? Why do we only have 58 likes? Oh no, these people. Oh. Somebody's not hitting that like button. Somebody doesn't like me. Oh no. Why don't you like me? Here, let me like my live. Only 60 likes. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all, I don't know. Must have been the people that didn't win. And okay, I can understand that. Did the genie come out? I don't know. Derek Sweet, I know you were really close. Those drive me crazy. Maybe I might have to start doing like a consolation prize every once in a while. Because those bug me like when they're really, really close, you know, especially the ones that are just on the line, like Justin's, where his was just on the line. I mean, he did win, so congratulations to Justin. But you know, those are the ones where you're sweating. What was it? I was in whose thing did I do the other day? M&M Prospecting, where they had a drawing and I entered, and it was so nerve-wracking. I can't do those. Oh. Had to like one of the rules of winning. Yes, it's a no panning show. Next Tuesday, everyone has to kind of cross their fingers that we do have panning next week. I mean, I gotta, you know, I'm going to have a video up on Saturday. You know, I might end up having to do. I mean, I do have a Paydirt review coming up Saturday, so I'm gonna have to do some kind of panning station just for it. We'll definitely have some panning next Tuesday. Might be kind of funky panning, but we'll have it. No, I still have to figure it out. Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on that. So that's what in a few minutes I'm going to run to the hardware store before they close to pick up a couple things, and then tomorrow I'm going to try to finish the panning studio out, and then I think bookshelves arrive Friday, I think, so I can put those up and start working on the lights on those. So next week will probably still be kind of dark in here, but cinema participation ribbon. I know, I just need to think of something else, even like if it was like my gold-plated dimes, even though I kind of don't have any more. You know, maybe if I just sent them the gold-plated dimes, but I know everyone already has those, so I'll have to think of something. You know, obviously I couldn't send them Paydirt because then they would start being, you know, I'd have to cut into everyone's prizes, but I can think of something. I'll have to, maybe for the new year, I'll have to think of something good. Yeah, funky panning. It might be me holding the camera in my teeth or something while we're panning, but, you know, I'll figure it out. I miss these Tuesday shows. I can't go another week without it, so we've got to get back on schedule with these Tuesday night live shows. So I will figure it out one way or another. So, all right, everyone, you've got 1 minute. Make sure if you haven't already, you go to the top of the live chat. There's a pinned message that says to enter to win a bag of my Tuesday night tailings. Go here and leave one comment. Well, go there, leave one comment. I'm going to go check to make sure all the comments. But you want a chance to win this, go over there and leave a comment. That bag right there is my Tuesday tailings, which means it's all the Paydirt I have panned out on Tuesdays. That was not a review. So if anyone sent me some Paydirt that I don't go back through a second time, I might have missed some of the gold, and it might have ended up in this bag. But just in case, I added 0.3 grams of gold. So you're guaranteed to find that amount, and maybe a little bit more. So if I happen to miss something, let's go. I'm going to check, make sure all of the comments are being getting approved. Looks like they are, which is good. Yay, they've all been approved. I need to get the link. YouTube. All right. So I think we are ready to go give away. Hey, Clint Cole, thank you very much. I like the background lighting the way it is. I mean, I like the lighting the way it is from the forward, but I think a lot of the reasons why it's so dark is like at the end of the bookshelves, you can't really see because it is a little dark, but that is sound deadening material. So it's the black, like egg crate material. So it's just sucking up all the light, but there are going to be bookcases there. And then there's going to be some lights in those bookcases showing off a couple of little other things that you might be able to catch on camera. So, but they'll just be lighting on those. And then there is going to be some lighting underneath some of these things, like the Gold Bay thermos will have a light underneath it and things like that. So there will be little bitty accent lights, but nothing in my face because you don't want to look at me any brighter, you know. I don't even want to see myself any brighter. And I need some light over here so you can see I will show you, see? Because you can't see this, which is a real bummer. But see, and I couldn't show this off before because this was, I had a green screen up. But this is my Mike Vendetta signed pan. So my hex pan from Mike Vendetta. So you can't really see it up there because there's no light. So I need to add a light on there. Hey, Dib Dibberson, how's it going? So, all right, let's go shrink down the ugly mug and give away the last bag of Paydirt, and then I'm going to run to the hardware store before they close because everybody closes early now since COVID. Nobody stays open all night. So let's shrink down the ugly mug and give away a bag of Paydirt. So here we go. Let's post the link. Fetch it. No replies. And again, this is for anyone that's in the live chat, except for the following members who have already won. Chef V, HD Shovel Ed. Man, you're on 2 lists. Poor Ed. Joshua Ortiz, the one and only, and Wheeze and Geezer TV. So you are all ineligible because you've already won one until we do a new batch. So let's give this one away. And probably next week, I will probably give away 2 bags next week. In fact, we're going to give away 2 bags today instead. Since we missed last week, we're going to give away 2 bags. So let's pick 2 winners. Package total is winner number 1. Now, both of you winners must post something in the live chat to claim your prize. So, package total, you must post something in the live chat. So, I know you're here, and I know you watch the show, and you're going to get a bag of Paydirt for doing that. Package total is the bomb. Dylan, one day you will read this, and you can't take it back. I had to actually read it. I read it in my head, but I had to actually read it because you posted that. So, package total, winner number 1, and let's pick another winner. Gina Whalen. So, Gina Whalen, congratulations. Thank you very much. Oh, I hear my cat in the back. He's tearing up some of my tools somewhere. So, we gave away 2 bags this week. Since we weren't really here last week, we might as well give them away. So, all right. So, now it's Ugly Mug time, and then I need to see if my mods say they posted. Because you got to be here. Come on, you got to be here to collect these. Package total posted. Congratulations, package total. He posted. And both of you, package total and Gina, I will need you both to email me at Dylan@MillerProspecting. Just because records and purposes and things like that, it allows me to save for Uncle Sam when he tells me that, you know, I owe money. I can. Oh no! Did we just cut out for a minute? All right. Shows on my end we cut out, but it doesn't look like we did. So. Let me open up chat again. Gina has spoken up. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you both for winners. Make sure you email me, Dylan@MillerProspecting, package total, and Gina Whalen. Patreon members at 1, you don't have to email me. That's all through Patreon, and that's where all my tax records for that are being kept. But for my live shows, it just helps. If you don't want to email me, I can understand. It just makes it more difficult. Yeah. And if you do email me your address. That always helps too. So, thank you very much, PA Patriot Prospecting. Thank you, LXR. Good night, all. So I'm not going to be here long, but I will have a video out Saturday. I'm hoping. I mean, it should be out. If for whatever reason I don't have a video out Saturday, I will definitely be back next Tuesday. I can't miss any more Tuesday shows. Yeah, package total. You made me say that. You got to email me at Dylan@MillerProspecting. I know you're a Patreon member. But I can't send the messages back. I mean, I guess you can message me on Patreon and I can just forward it to my email. It just makes it easier. I keep a folder on my email that says, you know, tax time. So I know to make sure I take all these deductions. So, but I will have a video up Saturday, 90% sure. And then next Tuesday, we're definitely 100% going to be live and we will be doing some panning. Hell or high water, we're going to be doing some panning. I will have some panning stations set up one way or another. And we're going to do some panning next Tuesday. But until then, and maybe tomorrow, I'll post some pictures of the studio being built. But video coming later once it's finally built. So until then, thanks to everyone for watching. I really appreciate everyone who is a Patreon member, subscribes to my channel. I hope everyone has a great week. And I will see you all next time.